Yeah.
Morning.
Thank you. They've come.
Well, if you'd gone into school, you'd have had him by now.
Leave her be.
All I'm saying is the rest of the country going to school, but oh no, she has to be different, doesn't she?
And Sarah. Only now I wish I'd gone into school. You two are more nervous than I am.
Just open it.
Don't rush it. You just take your time, love.
Well? What? Oh, look, if you haven't done as well as you thought, don't worry about it. Exams are hard, you know.
I've 7 A's. I've got 7 A's!
Brilliant!
Ah, 7 A's and 2 B's.
That's good, isn't it?
God, it's flipping mouth.
Oh, you're brilliant.
See? Morning.
Thank you.
Curly. I was going to call round.
I wouldn't bother if I were you, Les.
I'm sorry, mate. For everything. Thumping you and stuff. I've been up all night thinking. And you're right. I can't beat him.
No, you can't.
And what you said about letting it rest. Well, I reckon you're right. Hiya.
Morning. Did you have an odd night?
I'd have rather been here with you.
You wouldn't have got much sleep. I was tossing and turning all night. Don't know how I'm going to work that machine.
Why don't you phone in sick? Go back to bed.
I just kept thinking, could have killed you. Les could have killed you.
Yeah, well, that's Les, isn't it? All talk and no action.
Whereas you're all action and no talk. You should have told me. You should have told me the truth.
It just happened, Jan. Before I knew it, I'd thumped him. And I knew what that meant.
I know what Les is like. He's drove me to plenty over years. And he deserved a good thumping. And you give it to him, like any man would.
Yeah, but I'm not any man, am I? I'm a copper.
Yeah, I know. I know it's a mess. But you still should have told me the truth. Because what's going to happen now? What's going to happen next? Is he going to just come in here and set the place on fire while we're asleep in bed?
Look, I can still have him inside, you know. Breaking your curfew is a serious offence. I can have him back inside and he'll be out of our lives for a long time.
No! I don't want that. He's suffered enough.
He deserves it.
No, I said. And I am telling you now, Mick. You withdraw his alibi and I will tell your bosses everything.
Are you all right?
Me? Yeah, yes, fine.
Is it because we haven't talked about things for a while? Because, right, I think we should just try and forget all about it now. There are nasty-minded people out there who aren't happy unless they're causing trouble, upsetting other people's lives, and Tracy's just one of those people. We'll weather this as we weather other storms. It's other people I feel sorry for, them who haven't got what we've got.
What have we got?
Each other. I'll see you later.
Hello, my sweetheart. Hello. How do you run? This came this morning. Thought it might be your exam results. Thought I'd bring them round just in case you're still bothered. Of course I'm bothered.
What have you got?
3 B's, 2 C's.
Well done.
Well, I don't think it is that good, is it? And that's 5. You took 7.
Well, I didn't do very well on the other 2.
Well, there's all sorts I could say about wasting time when you should have been revising.
Get me.
But I won't. Best get to work.
Hey, look, take no notice. There is nothing wrong with those grades. Well done, sweetheart.
Thanks.
Look, I tell you what. I'll get Sunita to cover me for lunchtime and I'll cook you something special, all right?
Hello, Tracy. Is Deirdre in?
No, don't know where she is. Job centre, maybe.
I don't suppose you've told her about the baby?
No. Come in. No, you're the only one who knows my dark secret.
Don't be flippant. It's a life we're talking about.
Yeah, I know, mine. I'm not having it wrecked by a baby.
Oh, Tracy, have you any idea what you're doing with your life? You've a failed marriage, you're living with your parents, you've no job, and you've tried to wreck two wonderful people's marriage. What are you doing, Tracy?
I don't know.
Well, it's time you did know. You used to be such a darling little girl. I don't understand what's happened to you to turn you so angry.
Don't you? You know, your parents getting divorced and using you as a pawn isn't the greatest thing in the world, you know.
Oh, no, I'm sure it isn't. My own mother died when I was 11. And for 15 years, I brought up my sisters and brother with no help or praise from my father.
So you're a saint and I'm a sinner.
Unfortunately, we're all sinners, to one degree or another. I'll never understand you, Tracy. To me, a life is a precious, miraculous gift, not something to be thrown away as easily as an unwanted piece of furniture. Oh, you make me angry, Tracy. I wish you didn't, but you do. I'm angered by your selfishness and your disrespect for marriage, your cavalier attitude to something so important. There are women in this world who long to have a baby, and you? Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe you're not fit to be a mother.
That is a terrible thing to say.
Yes, it hurts me saying it. I'm sorry, Tracy, but you're obviously set to ruin your own life. Do you have to ruin the lives of everyone round you, even at unborn babies? I'll call back later to see your mother. Norman, you look worse this morning than you did last night. Are you in pain?
No, I'm fine.
Well, you don't look it. Look, I don't want to pry, and I know you were reluctant to talk last night when you picked Ben up, but, well, I'd like to think we were more than just neighbours. I'm concerned about you. I'm very concerned.
Have you got a minute?
Of course.
I think you better come in.
Katie! Katie, hold up. Well, did you get your results?
Yeah.
And how did you do?
Really badly. I think it was just because of my diabetes and moving here and stuff.
Oh, right. Well, never mind. Suppose you can always reset them. How many did you get?
Just, all 9.
You what?
Had you fooled? Yeah, I passed them all. 7 A's and 2 B's. And one of them was in history, and I was convinced I was going to get a C in that.
Oh, fantastic.
We should celebrate. We could go back to your flat and I'll show you why I got an A in biology.
Well, no. No, not right now.
Why not?
Kev, your dad's boss. He knows.
What? About us? How? Did you tell him?
No, he guessed. But he's watching us.
You'll tell my dad.
Well, I'm going to go and talk to him later.
Right, well, I'll come with you.
Well, it's best if you didn't.
Don't start treating me like a kid, Martin. This is about both of us. I'll come with you, and we'll face Kevin together.
And then last night, I followed Les to Janice's flat. He broke in and he threatened to set about Mick with a crowbar.
Oh, no.
Well, I managed to stop him, and I persuaded Mick not to report him. It's such a mess, though, Emily. I don't know how I got dragged into all this in the first place.
Oh, you were standing by your wife, Norman, which is the right thing to do.
When she broke the law. When she stood up in a court and lied, and an innocent man went to jail, was that the right thing to do?
Poor Norman. I didn't realise. You've been through so much. I thought everything was all right now you and Emma were back together.
Well, that's the thing. We are all right. Well, as much all right as you can be after everything that's happened. I thought I married an honest woman. A woman with morals and principles. But then again, who am I to criticise? Where were my morals? Where were my principles?
Oh, from what you've told me, you stood by them.
No, I haven't. I could have stood up in that court and told the truth. I'm a bent counsellor. I'm married to a bent copper. We'll both be tarred with the same brush.
You stopped Les from committing a terrible, vengeful act last night. An act which could have killed Mick and landed Les in jail for a very long time. You did the right thing.
Did I? Or am I like everyone else, looking after my self-interest, my own well-being? So what if Les goes to prison? So what if he rots in jail? As long as I'm okay and my family okay.
Kev? You got a minute?
What?
A word? Who's Tommy on his dinner?
You know he is. Otherwise you wouldn't be here.
Look, we need to talk.
Martin's told me that you know about us.
Oh, did he? Oh, that's grown up here. Very adult.
Hey! There's no need for that.
I'm not a kid.
You are. You're 16. You can't drive, you can't vote, you're a kid. And you?
What? Come on, Kev. What am I?
An idiot.
Oh, I am I? Look, Kev. To me, Katie is just Katie. Don't matter what age she is. 16, 26, 56. It's her personality that attracted me, not her age.
You didn't plan to fall in love.
Love.
Yes, love. Oh, tell him, Martin.
It's not a joke, Kev. Look, how hard do you think this has been for me? She's the same age as me daughter.
Exactly.
Yeah, but she's over the age of consent. And me, I'm not married, I'm a free agent. In fact, we both are. And yeah, actually, I do love her.
Oh, grow up. The pair of you.
Are you going to tell my dad? Please, don't.
Why? Too ashamed to tell him?
No, we are going to tell him. We're going to tell everyone. But not just now. Time's got to be right.
Time will never be right. I might tell him. I might not.
Mum's not back yet.
It wasn't Deirdre I came to see. I'm just going to the library and I wanted to say...
I don't want any books on being a parent or the Bible, so don't bother.
Oh, sorry. My views must seem very old and black and white to you. They are my views, though, and I can't help thinking that in time they may well be yours, too.
Really?
I was never blessed with children. By the time I married Ernest, it was too late. But I've often wondered what it must be like, carrying a baby inside you and having sole responsibility for that tiny being. It was always maternal, I suppose. When your parents split up, well, Deirdre and Ray, I mean, well, you won't remember, of course, but you and your mother came to live with me.
I remember.
I've always looked upon Deirdre as more of a daughter than a friend, and you, well, a granddaughter, I suppose. I know things haven't always been all that wonderful with you and Deirdre, but there have been times, many times, when we've sat together and she's talked about you, and when she's been worried about you, when you were in London, when you were ill. She really does love you a great deal. I can't help thinking that if you'd only tell her about the baby, if you could...
No, I know you mean well, Emily. It's just... Oh, you must think I'm a heartless bitch.
No, I don't.
Yeah, well, perhaps you should, because that's what I am. Look, you're not going to talk me out of this abortion, Emily, so please don't bother.
Very well, I'll leave you alone. But Tracy, I am only next door. So please, if you need someone to talk to or just to be with, you know where I am.
Thanks.
Hey, I've decided to get our Katie a mobile phone as a well done for her exams.
Oh, yeah, I remember I got a fountain pen when I passed mine. I used to fill it with red ink and write my secret diary.
I never passed any. Mind you, I wouldn't have got a prezi anyway. Not really big on presents, our family.
Emily, got your book.
Oh, thank you. Are you sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. You all right, love?
That was Tracy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
She's back. I've got to go and tell her.
Okay. Oh, poor Riley. Looks like just you and me foot rovers then.
I think I'm going to give it a miss, love. There's somebody I need to see.
Hiya! I know I'm early, but I managed to change my shifts around. What's happened to your face? Wasn't Les, was it?
You better sit down. It's a long story. I'll get the door.
Right, where is she?
Not now, eh, Janice?
You scum. You low-life, lying scum.
Janice,
I believed you. I believed you and Mick because you've got a uniform and Les hasn't. And all the time you're making false statements, lying on oath, getting other folk to lie for you, covering your tracks.
I was backing up a colleague. Your boyfriend?
All right. So it was all his fault, was it? Come on, what did he do? Come on, what did he really do? Thump Les? And we all know had it coming to him anyway. Big deal. You should have stopped that, but you never. You should have stopped that. You should have made him tell his bosses, because you are not telling me that that wouldn't have just been brushed under the carpet. But no, that's not what you did, is it? No, you lied. And you lied. And you carried on lying. And look at you now. Promotion. New job. New life. New house. Never mind what you did to Les. Never mind that he broke into our flat last night and nearly tried to kill Mick.
What?
Oh, come on. Don't start worrying yourself, love. You just carry on being Miss Perfect Copper. Me and your husband'll clear up all your mess for you. Do you know you make me sick?
Well, come on.
Yeah, there's a napkin for you. A napkin for you. Bon appetit.
Roy, I've something to tell you.
Can't it wait?
No, it can't. I've just seen her. She's back.
Who?
Tracy, I've just seen her in the street.
Ah.
Is that all you can say? You knew. You knew she was back.
I had heard something to that effect.
Roy, why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want to upset you.
Upset me.
I thought maybe...
What? That if you didn't tell me, she'd just go away again? Roy, it doesn't work like that. You can't stick your head in the sand. We need to go and see her.
Perhaps later.
No, now. Sarah, would you mind the cafe for us? We won't be long.
I have to get back. Todd's doing the cooking.
We won't be long. Come on.
Mick's not answering. I'll have to go and see him.
No.
If Les has had a go at him, it needs to be dealt with.
No, Emma, do you understand? I dealt with it. Not you. Not Mick. Not your mates in uniform. Me. I dealt with Les. And it's finished. We're moving away from here. We've got a new house and a new start. And I'm telling you now, when we get to Newcastle, I do not want to hear the names Mick Hopwood or Les Battersby ever again. Agreed?
Yeah.
Good.
And now we put the peppers in, and it sizzles. Wash. See that, Bethany? Hey, Mummy's gonna love this, and I am gonna love the chocolate cake for Ashley. What was... Bethany? Bethany? Bethany?
Oh, it's you two.
We'd like to talk to you.
Best come in then.
Are you alone?
What, are you planning on murdering me?
No, but I don't think there's many who'd blame me if I did.
What do you want? Come to tell me off for playing a joke on your husband?
Playing a joke? Or turning him into a joke? Have you any idea of the amount of pain that you've caused? Of the suffering that you put Roy through, us through? How dare you go around inventing stupid lies just to win yourself a bet?
Who says the lies?
I do. Because I know my husband. He's a decent, loyal, faithful man who would not even look at another woman, let alone go to bed with her.
But he did go to bed with me. Didn't you, Roy? You remember waking up next to me, don't you?
I do, yes.
Only because you got him drunk. Only because you were set on playing some vicious, spiteful game just because you can't get a man of your own. Is it any wonder that men aren't interested in you? There's nothing decent or honest about you, is there? You're incapable of acting like a normal human being. You're evil.
Well, at least I'm not a freak. The truth is, Harold, your loving husband couldn't wait to get his hands on a real woman.
You are evil.
Truth hurts, doesn't it? I mean, you can have as many operations as you want, wear a dress, go to the ladies, but it doesn't make you a real woman, does it? You'll never be able to give Roy what he wants, what he really wants in bed.
You've nothing that I want. Hayley's right, you're a monster.
Well, you weren't saying that night. You weren't saying that when you were ripping my clothes off.
Stop it.
You weren't saying that when you were getting me into bed.
I am not listening to any more of your lies.
You weren't saying that when you were making me pregnant.
You are a lying, evil, disgusting.
Pregnant?
That's what I said.
You're deranged.
Am I? Look, I wasn't going to tell you. I took it as punishment, if you like, for taking on a bet and trying to split you two up. But I'm pregnant, Hayley. Whether you like it or not. And Roy's the father.